By the way,
all right.
I have.
I think we just got our show intro. Okay, we've got 3 more. It's trio tasting week. And this, once again, is 2 bourbons. Well, actually, no, that's not true. A bourbon and a couple of rye bourbon blends.
Are there donations here?
Yes. So, first up on our list is Ben Stahl.
Ben Stahl, you magnificent bastard.
Holy crap. Okay, so some people send us some samples, and Ben Stahl has sent us some other samples. Ben Stahl also just sent us 2 full freaking bottles from High West.
Good lord.
Holy crap, man. And by the way, I love these bottles.
They got like
These are like the hand-blown, still have air pockets, like overly heavy.
Look at that.
I freaking love these bottles.
Oh yeah, this says High West. It's like in the glass here.
Yeah.
Super good.
Now, we know we like High West already. We've done one of their whiskeys. I haven't gotten to do their smoky campfire one. Everyone tells me I would love it from the things that I like. I'm going to have a hard time opening these things. We're breaking things.
You don't waste whiskey.
I didn't waste it. It's not even open yet. Problems flinging knives around in the room. All right.
I'll protect you.
Oh, shh. Oh, shh. It's going to be okay. Oh, shh. Okay, so this is the High West Distillery Bourye limited sighting.
This is hard.
This is a print. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not throwing it across the room though.
Okay, this is red.
Dude, there's a little tab here.
I know. I tried to pull the tab and it ripped off, and then it didn't actually tear the plastic. The tab came off.
Sommelier.
Okay, the Bourye. That's super cool. Now that one is.
Oh, you're waiting on me?
I am waiting on you.
See, I was
Hand me
doing
the damn
I
bottle.
was doing it slow and steady.
Wins the race.
Yeah.
That's still got plastic all over it.
It's open.
All right, this is green. This is the Yippee. Really hard to say Yippee without following it with. Now, Yippee kick-ass labels. I love everything about their design of their stuff. And then, last one is just a classic bourbon.
Yeah.
Now, this is Brown Foreman.
I gotta get loaded.
Okay.
If I can hit the camera,
Are you ready?
which is gonna be impossible because there's a mic in the way.
This is for Grade X3, otherwise known as Mitch Weddle.
Mitch Weddle. Ooh.
Now a level 1 whiskey sommelier.
Ooh, in terms of bastards,
Yeah.
doesn't get more bastard than Mitch. You magnificent bastard.
Too low.
Didn't go as
You
far
gotta
as
go
the
for
last-
you gotta go for height and arc. All right, this is Cooper's Craft Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Now, let's start with this one because I want to talk a little bit more about High West too. The Cooper's Craft is a special edition that Brown Forman released in order to honor their Coopers, the guys making the barrels.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And Mitch knows a thing.
Mitch knows a thing or two about that. It is the first brand that they've added to their permanent lineup. Evidently, they're adding it to their permanent lineup in over 20 years.
Toasted
Woodford
wood.
Reserve was the last one.
Toasted wood whiskey.
Slightly different mash bill than Old Forester. They use a special beech and birch charcoal filter.
I don't get the new oak.
I really
Bite.
love the smell of this.
The new oak bite is not on the end there.
This is 4 to 6 years old. The smell on this is really interesting.
It is really interesting. It's a bit smoother and more tame on the taste, but it's still nice.
You know what this is? This is banana. What's that dessert you get when you get bananas at the table? Bananas Foster. Mm-hmm. This is Bananas Foster, but they set it on fire. Like when they put a little alcohol and they set the alcohol on fire.
Flambe.
Flambe, yeah. Yeah, this is as friendly gets. Right, this one's like just giving you a shoulder rub. Hey man, how's it going?
Yeah.
He's nothing struggling, nothing weird.
Smooth is the word.
It's just freakishly smooth. I wonder if that's the extra filtering process they're doing.
Well, if it's new oak, aged in new oak bourbon, and I'm not getting that bite on the end,
Me either.
I'm thinking maybe that filtering process took out that Yeah.
Okay, so let's move into the Bourye, which for us is the red. So your red is your High West Bourye, which is a mix of bourbon and rye whiskeys.
Oh, hence the name Bourye.
10 to 14 year whiskeys they put into this as a premium. Dude, Ben, you sent us some amazing whiskey. Ooh. What's weird is I'm getting a fruit cake. Like, you know, like at Christmas they release the cakes, you know, dried fruits in the middle of them.
Yeah.
I'm getting that sort of bready, sweet vanilla note that you get in the cake, but with dried fruit notes back there.
Rye and bourbon coming together, and I'm getting the things that I like about both.
Ooh.
The things I like about both are they're in there. And the things that I don't like about rye, the black licorice.
I'm still getting vanilla, man. Holy crap, High West. High West is quickly becoming a distillery I love to drink. Oh, whoa, okay, hang on. That nose on the green, which is their Yippee that's serious. That green, I had to set that down for a second.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, see?
So the green was what? It
is a blend of rye,
Yeah.
finished in Syrah, and here's the thing that we're getting in the nose, I'll bet, vermouth casks. You know vermouth, as in use it in a martini?
Yeah.
Yeah. They used a vermouth cask finishing these ryes.
Interesting.
And dude, you can totally smell vermouth. I mean, think of the vermouth you put in a martini when you're making a martini, dirty martini.
Yeah.
Or not, you know, I make them dirty because, you know.
Just dirty.
But no, any martini. Although, in a lot of people,
And even if
here's what's funny about martinis. A lot of people are like, I want my martini as dry gets. What you're actually saying, right? Like there's the famous quote from Winston Churchill. You make a martini and then you take the vermouth bottle and you wave it in the general direction of France and set it back down. That's how much vermouth I want, right? What you're actually saying is, I want a full glass of gin. Which, you know, that's fine. I do like a dash of vermouth in my martinis. But man, you really can smell that. So this is from 2 to 6 year old whiskeys. Wow! Okay.
That's interesting.
I'm going to go on record as saying the taste of that is pretty wonderful. I don't enjoy the smell.
You don't like the smell?
The smells, I struggle with the smell.
I like the smell the way that I like, you know, a jar of pickles.
Oh, weird.
It's not a wonderful, it's not pleasant, but I still like it.
I'm getting a bitter aftertaste, like in a Manhattan.
Yes.
Like when you have a dash of bitters, and there's a slight tang, bitter tang to the end of this thing.
But in terms of a classic whiskey, this is an outlier.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't something that if you're in love with rye, you're going to fall in love with this. But it's a nice little experiment.
Wow.
That resulted...
This really does taste like it has vermouth in it. Now, I will say, I'm going to come back after all that complexity, because the High West was just complex as mother... But Cooper's was not. So let's come back to the Cooper's after trying some of those. See what happens.
Quick mooch story. This is from JB. Have a friend who is an event planner who's holding a whiskey tasting, food tasting for a client. When I heard about it, I was very curious about event planning. They put me on the event list because research. Mind you, each ticket was $150 and no limit pours. They had Glendronach's, 12, the 18 Allardyce, 21 Parliament, Abelur's Allardyce, Abelur's 12, 18, and Abanad, along with a half dozen along with a half dozen independent distillery offerings. I put on my best Somm impression while feeling like a mooch at heart.
Yes! You are our people, my friend.
Oh, if you read this on the show, just refer to me as JB, not my full name, in case I have to do additional research.
Notice that I actually deleted his name from the comment list and actually only listed him as JB to make sure that we don't accidentally say it on camera.
JB.
We got your back, my friend.
You know, neither one of us will ever get in the way of a commenter's mooching.
Never.
We are here to help.
We would not dare. All right, so of these three, what was the takeaway for you? Your preferred whiskey?
So, the Cooper's Craft was a little bit tame for me.
It was good to start there.
Interesting on the nose, but it was a bit too tame and smooth on the taste. The Bourye, like, well, if you like classic rye and classic bourbon, you're getting some good stuff from both. The thing that was kind of surprising to me was this vermouth atrocity that I kind of dig just because it's weird. And yeah, I'm a martini guy. I like a little dirtiness in there.
You know,
filthy.
We should make a martini with this.
Nasty.
And by martini, I mean we should pour this into a martini glass. I'm just saying. Martini!
Olive? Can we do an olive?
Dude, a green olive would go really well with this.
Would. It actually really
Salty
would.
and...
All right.
High West, thank you. Ben, Mitch, thank you. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
You fight me, you fight for a friend.
If you steal me, you steal a lover's heart.
If you drink,
make you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.